Yes, that's fine. Nope, 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 nope. Why am I placing this block down? Oh, no. Keep pressing the wrong button. Right, there we go. You've took a lot of damage. Let's oversee what damage you've took. Well, and you've got a puncher in the hall. That's bad. The ship will only last very long if he keeps getting punchers like that. How bad is it? It's exposed conveyor. It's not too bad. Mm. This will be coming off anyways, and we're getting some new weapons on here, so. Both the Dumfries and Sal both went off, so I'll just let them be. All three ships are not eligible. I've noticed what's actually wrong with this. It uses the hydrogen to fly around, and its power supply, it didn't have any uranium inside of it. So that would probably be half the problem. So it needs some ion thrusters to keep it afloat if the hydrogen dies. So it needs its bottom thrusters in and its top thrusters in. Also, it needs a couple. I think it needs a couple of side ones as well because it doesn't really have any side ones. So putting them in would probably be a good idea. Maybe under here, just temporarily. She's still offline, or AI. Dunsker's the same. Not had any response for them. So we'll keep going, and what we'll do is repair the Dumfries because the bodies of these two are fine. So we'll work on that at some point. I want to have a look at numbnuts over here. This thing as well. It's on the bridge. This thing, I'm going to tear it apart. I think for the parts, it's not really eligible for anything. To be honest, I don't really want this. I don't. It's probably more suitable to have a welder ship than have this thing because I've got one, two, three big ships to maintain instead of having a little ship. It's going to be a problem. I don't think this will fit in the Dunsker's hold as well because we're not staying here. We're going to probably salvage what we can sell and put Sal's AI inside the Dunsker if this is going to go and screw. Would make sense. So, Dumfries is needing its stuff. Right, it's needing thruster components for that. This thruster's fine. Let's work on the armour first. I need steel plates, a lot of them. Yes, I'm just going to say it. Off camera, I did move them all into their base because they needed it. I used the Dunsker with its landing gear to move the beautiful. That was not an easy task, by the way, just to let you all know. Right, another thing I could do is try and find a cargo container. Because I don't think Sal has any access to the cargo containers that it's got. It doesn't look like it has any access. This is strange. Oh no, there's a cargo container back here. Does that mean I can get in here? Yeah, hold on. I can get in the production though. I need... Yeah, it'll work. As many as you can build me. What we might do with that little ship then is grind it down and make it into a drill ship. And go out looking for ores and stuff. Because it's needed done. We need to do repairs. We need to get some materials. These ships can... Also, another thing that's happening, and it's really bad, is Sal's orbit is decaying. So she needs to get moved. Also, the reason why I do these little streams on Twitch is because my laptop has failed. This isn't part of the story today, this is just total ship repairs. So, there's no story planned for a little bit. So, it'll be in probably the next few episodes, because they're in it. I am not revealing what they are yet. It'll be pretty fun. But, yeah. The OCMI are still in it. I can reveal that. They'll be in it for a little bit until we go to the next part. Because we're not too long. We're not building a jump drive. No, we're not building a jump drive in a ship. But we need to outfit the dumfries as well, because in here it's got a lot of space in it. And it could fit a jump drive in here if we took it off another ship. But if what you're gathering is that I'm on a frontier station which is started on, and we'll have a wee recap here. Dumfries and Thornhill were sent out to investigate the system with me, which is over there. We ended up bumping into the OCMI and 2 dead ships from the OCMI. One had betrayed the other one and shot it to shit. Also, we'd left in the Dumfries after a little bit of ship repairs after the fighting between us and the OCMI defences. So we then went to a tech lab that was in the Hansel's. Was it in the Hansel or Gretel? It was in the Hansel. It was in one of the two anyways. And then we ended up finding the Dunsker after we explored the facility and dead Firth bodies and dead OCMI bodies. Looks like there was a fight between the two of them and stuff had happened. And you'd find out the OCMI are not very pretty folk. They like to eat people. They're miners that kill people on the spot and take their ships. So what's going to happen here is that we know that OCMI are enemies. We know they're not very nice. But after a little while we start noticing automatic things. And we found the salvage station's GPS. We came here and Sal was extremely friendly. She's been powered on for a long time, 27 years. Just because our solar panels probably that are in direct line of the sun. So that's what's probably powering her. And she is a very, very aggressive AI, but she's on our side. She doesn't like the Dumfries very much, I'll tell you that for a fact. But she is on our side. All the AIs are on our side. None of them will betray us, none of them will go against us. There's a protocol for that. I can't reveal some stuff. I can reveal stuff that's happening now. Right. Hopefully some of these plates are done so I can weld up a ship. I really got to improve my inventory as well, because running back and forth with plates is not a good idea, especially when I've got that control panel. No, I keep doing this. Hold on. It's only made 33 plates. I've got to put that over assembler on the help overs. Give me a minute. If you're liking this series so far, give it a like and subscribe as well. It's I was going to make it a short series, but there we go. Put that on cooperative mode so at least it gets done a little bit quicker. Let's go weld up some of the ships. Well, Dumfries mainly. Dumfries is the one that's needing the most TLC to it, so it'll be done first. I keep forgetting I need to put numbers on these locks as well. You can be left alone. You can be left alone and all. You'll get weapons. Maybe when I rip the weapons off of Dumfries and reconfigure her, she'll be alright. So, after we got to Sal's place, we got a GPS for the Garden of Rex, which is somewhere. It's somewhere. It's up there. We went to visit one of the Dumfries. Of course, there was no OCMI presence. It was reported that a rockbiter was in the vicinity, and little baby drones were in the vicinity from Sal's station. Of course, eventually, what would happen was that we got backtracked here by the rockbiter. Sal wasn't too happy with it and called us a pair of morons, so she's turned herself offline probably because of that. And Dumfries turned himself offline because he's not very happy that he's had his front end compacted and he's on fire. He's not made for this, he's made for guarding, not attacking. The big one over there is made for parachute. The beautiful is made for attacking. Yeah, shit happens. So Dumfries has lost a lot of facial plating here. I don't think he's happy. He'll turn back on when he feels like it. He is an AI, he's not exactly got proper emotions, unless he starts getting emotions. But the rockbiter came and it was insane. It told us that it killed the Thornhull. It said Corvette, so my stationery is that it's killed the Thornhull. And wiped it out because the Thornhull had died when we got back and disappeared when we got back from the tech lab we were visiting. Between that, so I was left with Dumfries and Dunsker. It's a real shame because that Thornhill wasn't a very good ship, but it was the main ship that we were going to keep around. So now that's going to move to the Dunsker, being that obligation, probably, and this is probably going to protect it. So that's its new priority. Oh, you have heavy armour in the front, just not a lot of it. Huh. Strange how you're mixed between heavy armour and light armour. I'm going to check that out. Why have you got that? climb in here. Right, steel plates, that's okay. Just weld up as much as I can. Try and get the shape back. You are pretty much, yeah. I managed to get a thruster working as well on the front, so that's not too bad. Yeah, you took a lot of hits, pal. Oof. Back ends even took some hits. Oof. We have another breach here too. Oh god. Yeah. You're like a crumpled can. You're still flyable, you're just in bits. Oof. Nasty. She could be repaired. It's just got to take some TLC. I'm not salvaging off of these guys. Right. That's fine. You know what? I've took the stuff at the reactor in this, by the way. I stuck it in ball heat here. I'm going to have to put thrusters on her eventually, but not now. As I keep saying. I have got plans for other ships in the future, not just the 3 factions that I mentioned. Hold on, the grinder sounds is a bit much audio. There we go. Do you have any ammo on you? You don't have any on you anyways, so it's fine. I'm not going to be doing any fighting in any small fighter craft at the moment. There isn't any plan for that. I took this for salvage. Because it seems to move on its own weight, and plus it's got thrusters, so it's probably a good idea to kind of... spare reactor components. Because instead of shoving them in Sal at the moment, I might shove them in the Dunskar if there's any spares. So let's get this operational. Right.
No energy.
Oh shit. And the problem with this ship as well, it doesn't have any vents for oxygen. Ah, right. Yeah. But as I said, AIs can probably get mad as well. So I'm not heading against Dumfries if he wants to get mad. I'll just keep recycling this thing. Am I full yet? Jesus. There, I'm full now. Right. Let's see what I can repair with this. Right. Take that disable the welder. As for the other faction stories, they'll come into it as they should. I'm not coming into it straight away. I've explained a little bit who the Gyron are, and the Gru, I've not explained properly who they are, but they will get explained who they are in the future. There is a story for them, don't worry. The OCMI, I've explained a little bit about them, but there's more to that story that meets the eye. Why they're like that. As we get closer towards the system, stuff will be opened up, stuff will happen, more things will happen, more ships, more first ships, more Gyron ships, more cruise ships. Yes, and before anyone says anything, the system we are heading towards is Earth. It is Earth. I can confirm it. It's just that there's a story, there will be in the story. That's all I'm confirming. So, how it's going to work, it's really simple, really easy. And the story will fold out on its own, hopefully. Because there's ships that haven't. Oh. Make sure that everything's parked up. Please don't tell me that it's pushed everything away. Shit, 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 shit. I pressed a hoo-hoo. You're still hooked up. You're still hooked up. Hopefully. Yep. You're still hooked up. You're still hooked up. Good. Whew, that was close. But as I said, the story will unfold itself as we get closer into the Earth-like system. There's stuff will happen. People. There won't be any more. There won't be any people in it. It'll just be ships. That's what it's called, fleet survival. There'll be different fleets, and there will be ships that I've mentioned in the past. If you go back and look at my first video, there is one there. Because as I said, this isn't story mode today. This is normal repair functions. I'm just talking to you guys through it. Because this will be like an hour stream, like most of them are. Some of the story stuff will be cut. I can't cut and edit, so like I should be able to, but yep. It's just repairing the dumfries. Nothing will come and attack me when I'm doing this. This is gonna be horrible. I hate flames. Oh god. There we go. Missile launcher's repaired. See how much of this I can repair. Because reasonably I do half an hour episodes. I used to do half an hour episodes. If doing an hour stream is fine, it covers quite a lot of the story at the same time. If you guys don't want to watch that, I can do half an hour ones. But it can only let me cut up to 15 minutes on YouTube because my video software is not the best. Just to let you guys know. This is just a repair episode. This isn't actually going to be hanged. If you don't like watching these kind of things, I could do this off camera. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more action or less action and more repair work. If you want to know how I do SAL and stuff like that, that'll be in a total different video. It'll be a tutorial video with the drones I've put up. So that's fine. Today I'm not using creative tools, I'm doing it in proper survival, repairing this. The guys are offline because I can't be bothered with putting this up today. I mean, this is the server room where they are located. I think you can recognise the blocks of what I'm using. And how I'm doing it. It's easy. But I'll teach you guys how to do that stuff if you want to do that stuff. It's pretty easy. For the last 10 years I've done Space Engineers. I bought this game when it first came out. And Jesus, I was there at the start. This is just right, that's repaired. I really shouldn't be showing you that, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. And the reason my comments hung up is because it's actually set up for the story. Jesus, you lost a lot of blocks on this side. Christ. Yeah, I think Dumfries is better off at holding at the back lines, so you might be getting bigger cannons. These are good at close combat, but for taking little things on, but you need something better than that. That's horrible. Right, are we repaired here nearly? Did the bridge take any whammies? Let's see. No, looks like the bridge is fine. Completely. Second. Sorry about that. Now let me see. What it needs is the blocks placed back in it, so that's fine. Right, we've got to do heavy armour down here and just replace these blocks with heavy armour. Seems the best course of action. So we'll do this and this. There we go. Is there any in the bottom damaged?
Energy.
A little bit here. Little bits that was damaged on the bottom, but it looks like all of Dumfries came at that fight fair and well. It's just little nicks and crannies. not like the first fight she got into, so that's fine. It's supposed to have oxygen in here, but there's something burning up there, or is that just that? Possibly. Now let me have a look and see. I really need to make a cargo container up here on this floor. Save me walking all the way down to the bottom one. Uh-oh. There we go. Right. First things first, let's head back in here and I'll repair this stuff in a minute. I'll just get some more supplies. I need some metal grids as well being built, so we'll need to go down here. I know I can access it from anywhere, but I'd rather get the stuff that's in this bit. I should make a sorter to send stuff out. See, metal grids. Can you build any of that? No, I'm afraid you don't have the nickel or the cobalt. It's one thing we're needing. Right, we need nickel and cobalt. So we'll need to start constructing a mining craft of some sort. Crap. I think we have silicon, but we don't have anything else. Right. Go under here, because there's some bits under here that I missed. Yep, here they are.
Energy low.
Let's mind, I haven't crashed for a little while actually when I was recording a video, so it's the first time in a while. Well, back on the story after this episode anyway, so yeah. So let's get these burning parts out. If we can. We need to make thruster components as well. Dumfries is in the shop at the moment. Right, I need to put these back in here. I think it's got a bit of misses the metal grids, but it'll function. It's functional. I get some more. If I can get up to functional, it's fine. I might even just put light armor back in it. It makes more sense. And leave the grids in now. It's not the best idea to do with Dumfries, but we need something that's faster than him. Because well, he's a nice ship, but there's a but. He's not. Actually, that's a point. The thrusters need to get ripped out the front of it, don't it? Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Or adding more thrusters to it. Just checking what space I've got. Maybe above the rocket launchers. So hidden a little bit. What's in here anyways? This is double spaced. It is a possibility. Put one here and one above the windows, and one here and one above the windows. So, and then maybe bury these in another block. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'll not concentrate on them today. I'll just repair what I need to repair over here. Right, that's that up and repaired. So what else have we got to repair on this side? Doesn't look like anything here. That's that done. What about this side? This is missing a thruster, I'll ignore that now. The gun's needing repair, but it's getting ripped off anyway, so I wouldn't bother with it. It's missing a block here, hold on. Yeah, we'll just put a light armor block in there. It's fine. It's fine. Not missing any other blocks that would make hull breaches and stuff. Doesn't look like it. So what we're gonna do here is probably let's have a look. No. Don't know why it's doing that. It keeps switching to the. I do have a keyboard rigged up. It keeps switching back and forth to it. I don't know why it's doing it. The keyboard's not even anywhere near it. It's probably just something it doesn't like. So if we stick that there, and we take it this. This. Then we put that there. Don't put a can in there. Is my keyboard lie? That's what it is, my keyboard's here. Go away. Go away. Thank you. That's annoying. I think my mouse is here as well, yeah. There. Let's give it a second. There we go. Right, give me a second to get rid of this one. What's in the back here? Yeah, these thrusters can move one back. They're not even hanging on by, they're only hanging on by a thread, so really. And I'll put some heavy armour in the front here, I think. So having that in there, it's fine. And then I see the lip armour's missing, I just noticed it. that's fine. Because they're sticking out one way too much. As long as we have one working thruster to keep it going. Oh, yeah, I've got to turn that thing off. It's gonna muck up everything. Right, that's fine. Let's see. Can I salvage these ones? Stick some of that stuff in here. Get away it. And then we put more stuff in here. Oh, it misses the thruster component, so it's not too bad. Right. Oh, I'm dead.
Energy low.
I hear you. I need to do the top ones as well, but not now. Also, another thing I'll be doing as well eventually is ripping off the solar panels for Sal. I think she's got a bit much because she looks like she has 3 everything, and what I can do is just strap them on the Dunsk or the Dumfries and maybe a couple of them beautiful, so that way that these guys are keeping getting constant energy and recharged, so when they're on the move. It's probably a pretty smart idea, to be honest, because eventually we'll be on the move again, but not now.
Inventory full.
Hold on, this has got thruster components in it.
Inventory full.
I wonder if I can get 2 thrusters up and going. What have you got now? You've got no thruster components. Just to move them one block back, that's really annoying, like, it is really annoying. And the last one in there. So see, the method to my madness is pretty sound actually. At least it keeps it shielded. They're not sticking out as they was. That's probably what had happened. They probably got shot quite a bit. We don't want that. So what we're going to do now? No, wrong one. It's probably armor up. It's probably not a good idea to use light, but That's better. And top. You've got block missing here. It's fine. You're kind of patchwork Adams. You've got a couple of them missing here. Give me a second. At least I can get that for this side. Now, let's heal what I can. And you're still damaged. Right, so far so good. And these need to come off as well, these top parts. I need to put a thruster in there. And remove all the weapons and replace it with new ones. So that's fine. Yeah, but it looks like Dumfries is held up on the bottom and didn't get hit very much. Ah, that's where your connector is. I wonder where I put it. Forgot it was in there. Yes, I did build these ships. Yes, yes. Before anybody asks, the Beautiful is not mine. That's the only one it's not. Just to let these guys know, it belonged to. Right. I'm gonna explain this so you guys know. Vector was actually a real person. So yes, that was my cousin. And yes, Vector no longer exists. It's just a little like 10-minute going over this ship. Because you guys seen a video of that one and that one. See, this one was built properly with hydrogen top and bottom. May as well review it while it's here. The ship was built for combat. The artillery thing, the doors were my idea. I actually gave that to her as an idea, and she says, "Oh, that's a good idea. I'll put that in." So yeah, it was originally built for heavy combat, ranged. Oh, the gyroscopes are floating away. Okay, that's fine. I'll get them in a minute. I'll do that off camera. So she was basically built after I built the HTC Blair, which is that one's ancestor. So Vector built this ship, and it was a banging, a really nice ship. It was for her own gain. She used to use the artillery just to swap people. Me and her went to war for a play war. I mean, she destroyed the HTC player, so that ship has no comparison to it. It's an older ship, though it's probably older than most of the ships that got come into this Let's Play. It has its problems, yes. I'm reconciling the problems in this Let's Play, which is fine. But this is, I do this to dedicate this to her, you know what I mean, using that ship, hence why the naming's red. Some of the ships that she had as well, I have procured, they're mine now, they're not hers. She won't get flipping credit for it, she'll get credit in spirit and voice, you know what I mean. But this is her ship, and there's not many ships that she did build. She built rovers and cars. Reason being is she was a racer and a mechanic in real life. So I can explain that to When a person's gone, they're gone. They're not coming back. Okay, but vector ship will live on. I'm gonna make sure that. And the other one she has, well, two. There's another one. Well, we haven't got. Look at this. We haven't got a Corvette yet. That's a big hint what's coming. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you like and subscribe this. Sorry it's been an hour. This is a stream from Twitch, so yeah. I will get on with the next stream because the stream will probably right after it. I need to take a break for a bit and I'll come back. So I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.